If you had 1,000,000 corruptors right now. And there they are. Just get them attacking. There you go. Good. Well, you got a whole bunch in the back that aren't doing anything. Whole bunch. I think you're still gonna win, but this is like, get them going, dude.
Oh, that back.
Ah, there's even more not doing anything. You're killing me. Okay, so we added Dark Templar, so you better have something to answer that. And still, more Corruptors not doing anything. Now pull them back. It's only 3 Colossus now. Get the roaches together. Okay, and now you should be brutaling the crap out of that base he took. And then using your Corruptors to cover. I haven't seen Blink yet, or you can just win this fight. Don't run by, though. There's the Blink.
Some Void Rays are pretty good, huh?
Yeah, they do extra damage against armored. You now have 47 drones.
How did I lose drones?
DTs are chewing up your bases. You're going to lose an expansion. Transfer! Transfuse! Oh, there's no queen there.
Damn it, this game's over.
Okay, so let's just, you know, it is over. That's alright. That's actually a pretty valuable lesson because it's really hard, but I'll tell you where we could trace back the beginning of the end. It was when you said, actually, I think I will max out and then make 10 drones into spine crawlers for my corruptors. That is where you lost.
Okay.
Hydras and roaches on the ground, I don't care if he doesn't have Void Rays. I don't care if it's just Colossus. I mean, and I say just Colossus, and I gotta laugh at myself because just Colossus. You kidding me?
Yeah.
But if you don't have Corruptors, it's like a must. It's like the Colossus army. It's like the Colossus for the Protoss is to the Corruptor to the Zerg. Then you're dead. You are dead, and you have to have enough of them. So the number of Corruptors you have needs to be determined by what he has. And usually that's Colossus, but I'll tell you what, it's only functions as added emphasis if the guy also has a bajillion frickin' Void Rays. And he only had 5, so I'm exaggerating dramatically there, but if he's got 5 Void Rays and 8 Colossus like he did, you need to say, holy shit, I already need 20 Corruptors.
Yeah.
And guess what? After you had your entire army destroyed at a ridiculous, pace, just rocked into the socks, you then built like 25, 30 Void Ray or Corruptors, and you trashed them. And then you recycled out God, I keep saying that. Roaches, you won the fight. You crushed them. Now, if you had any kind of saturation behind that, if you had done that earlier, you would have won that game hands down. But he did a good job of playing annoying Protoss, which is just kind of trucking around and expanding with lots of cannons and gateways and stuff. And then attacking once he's got like the map plus 5k in the bank. And if you don't have the right composition, you're dead. You know what I mean?
Right. I have to feel like the when a toss just kind of sits back and turtles up, I don't know if I can really attack, but I really feel like I just kind of allowed him to expand way too
You ready,
much.
by the way?
And
You can keep talking. I'm just going to start. Cause
oh
we're a
yeah,
little
yeah,
bit
yeah,
close.
yeah. Go ahead. Sorry. I don't know.
I didn't mean to cut you off.
I felt like I needed to prevent the expansion that was happening, but I didn't really know what to do.
Sure.
Do I need to just allow it to happen and then just get as big as I can? Because I mean, you know as well as I do that Protoss macro on 3-4 bases is nothing to shake a stick at.
When he was taking his 4th, you were maxed with that terrible army. If you recycle out and have 15 to 20 corruptors plus X amount of whatever ground units, you could have made the point of conflict when he takes the 4th.
Okay.
And I think you would have rocked his ass. I think you would have trashed the Colossus with focus fire. I think you would have killed the Void Rays. One thing I'm going to move up from a suggestion is +1 air attack. If you see the Stargate, that needs to be like an instantaneous +1 air attack.
Yeah.
So
he
If you
only
don't see the
had-
Stargate,
Sorry, he
Go
only
ahead.
had 5 Void Rays,
at the most at one time, yeah.
and he still chewed through those corruptors like that.
Well, he had Colossus. He had Stalkers. He had a deceiving number of Stalkers as well. And I don't know about chewed through. I mean, in that first fight, you were attacking in like 3 different segments of 5, and you won. So I don't know if we can call that chewed
Yeah,
through him.
okay. That's me being bad. It did feel like, and I guess that's just a side effect of doing things wrong. But it did feel like, man, these Void Rays sure are good against my corruptors.
They are. They do bonus damage to armored, and once they're charged up, of course, they trash them pretty damn good. But corruptors do okay against Void Rays too. Void Rays don't take a lot of damage. You usually outnumber them 2 or 3 to 1. So it's a very much so a manageable fight. And of course, the idea or the ideal situation is you have a ground army below it as well, so the Stalkers aren't contributing. And if anything, maybe some Hydras or Queens are contributing. So I'm really jazzed about the recycle you did. It was the worst situation humanly possible, and you still just ran it over. So I'm looking to recreate that in earlier scenarios. So don't say to yourself, okay, I'll max out on roaches and hydras and then kill drones to make corruptors. Nope. Make corruptors, kill drones to make broodlords, if you have to.
I had some. Oh yeah, okay. So we're just gonna say, my mid-game decision making could warrant some improvement, or warrant some improvement. However, if we have the corruptors there, the corruptor numbers we need initially, then we cream that army, I guess, sooner, and then reload with broodlords, and hopefully that goes better.
No, not reload with broodlords, unless the situation permits, but reload ASAP. I'd set all 4 or 5 of my hatcheries rally to that spot, and I would just produce like mass loads of roaches, because the corruptor should clean up the Void Rays and the Colossus, and he should have a bunch of Stalkers, some Zealots, and some Sentries standing. And if you reload with gateway units, or not gateway units, excuse me, Hydras or Roaches, or both, usually a mixture of both, but mostly Roaches, you're going to run that over, especially if you use Corruption and get the Corruptors out of there. It's actually, it's actually sick how strong that is and how difficult.
Okay, so I'm pretty sure he's over at 9 o'clock. I'm gonna check here. He's not here. Good.
We're ending with a very good Protoss. Response is very,
yeah.
very strong.
And so he saw that I got a later gas, and so that's why he's doing this. Almost certainly.
Yep, that's fine.
I'm gonna drag this queen down just so I have another body.
Yep, just good micro at this point, so he's going to target an Overlord. That's an acceptable loss. Don't rush over there to stop him. You're going to lose that Overlord, that's not that big of a deal. You just don't want to lose anything more, so have enough Lings to punish him if he decides to get greedy. You do have a probe in your base. You never want to lose track of that. That'll go turn into a pylon, and then you'll die later. If he hits drones, let him hit it once or twice, and then pull it.
Oh, this is starting to get stupid.
Yep, don't do the dance thing. Surround. There you go. Only engage with the right number to kill. Now you got speed. Those guys are all going to die in one hit, though, so you probably should have pulled them back, because all you're doing is shield damage, which is nothing. And watch the queen. Okay, now you go after him, yeah, if he wants to hang around. Keep targeting that one. Yep. And then pull back. Those 3 Zerglings are not going to kill that.
Got a couple more coming up. Alright, so I really did not respond correctly there. Macros.
That's right. Now use these Zerglings to get that information. So good kills. Where's that probe? There it is. And see what happened? That's like every time, I guarantee it.
Watch him have warp gate done and warp intelligence anyway.
Okay, watch your lings at the Nexus. Here he is. Phoenix are here.
Wow, that was a fast transition.
Yep, make some queens. Instantly start queens. Your queen is now attacking the geyser. You could have transfused.
I did pop one transfuse. The one with energy was oh, that was fucking awesome.
Good. I like the lings. If you're gonna stay in this game, that's gonna be one of the ways you do it.
No.
Gotta keep making queens, though.
Now we're gonna get some hydros out. Okay.
Sick, good damage of that natural. And keep those Zerglings alive, just like you have. No sense suiciding them on the Nexus for some shield damage.
God damn, Phoenix is...
Yep. They do extra damage to light, and Hydras are light. For whatever reason.
Seriously? Okay, can I alt tab out and go to the forums now?
Ah! Well, you can GG so you can play the next one.
Is the game really this? Is it over at this point?
Yeah. I mean, he killed those Hydras too. You did a good job. Here's what happened though. He actually showed you those Phoenix with that first tower you had occupied, and you didn't react to it. You just didn't see it. The second they're revealed, it's like, holy shit, Queen. Probably Evolution Chamber is one thing we can pull away from this, right?
Do I need it to? Do I need it? Should I have canceled the layer and gone to making more queens?
No, I don't think so. But you had a third hatch that could have produced queens and then walked them slowly over there.
Yeah.
That's not necessarily what would have saved you, but I think what would have saved you is instantly throwing down the Evolution Chamber. If it's Phoenix like this, we can see what happens. It's a spiraling situation, right?
Mm-hmm.
They just end up keep coming like that, and they just pick up your shit and you're dead. So he says he didn't think you were really dead, and I think the game could have definitely gone on, but for the interest of at least maximizing our time, I think it's better.
We could have probably dragged that one out for 10 or 15 more minutes, but I don't know. Maybe it just depends on whether or not he.
One of the things I liked is you killed a lot of frickin' probes at his natural. That was really good, and more stuff like that is what I want to see too, because a lot of Zergs, like, they're so tunnel visioned in this game where they're like, I make roaches and hydras, or they're like, I make lings, and it's just pure lings going after them. When really you just need a small group like that that has a lot of utility, a lot of purpose. In a well-timed group too. It's not like you cut your econ to get those out. I mean, you still had 500 minerals or whatever, and they did a fantastic job. That's the kind of stuff that's going to let you win games.
I guess that Phoenix build is something that no one really knows how good it's going to be just yet. Because it's sort of
Well, it's better. I mean, that's for sure. You take that build, you put it, 5